looking for some room. Made one cut and wiggles his way inside the 5. This Georgia Tech offense, sneaky good, Jesse.
Well, seeing them respond on their first drive of the game.
Coach Key's offense, 4 plays run, 3 first down. King. As he gets it down to the 1-yard line, Haynes King.
Haynes King really is a dynamic quarterback in Bobby Dodd Stadium. I mean, they've got their work cut out for them.
2nd and 10. This is Haynes. As Haynes is bottled up at the 29-yard line. There's Haynes testing that left side as he's tackled by Thomas.
While at the same time, you're trying to communicate with your own teammates.
Alexander on 2nd and 4. Good run as he is finally torn down at about the 36-yard line by Shyheim Brown. But Chad Alexander, the walk-on, was mostly travel roster special teams guy a year ago with a big run here of 17 yards.
Able to get a big block by the left guard Fusel going out and kicking out Omar Graham. The thing I love about this rushing attack from Georgia.
Played for Tony Reno up in New Haven. Alexander now testing the right side, spins free, and then is wrestled down eventually by Shyheim Brown.
I'll tell you, Joe, I'm impressed. The right side of that Georgia Tech offensive line, a lot of white jerseys getting pushed, and it wasn't until about 4 or 5 yards downfield that anybody at Florida State even touched Alexander that time. And nice, strong running, getting the spin. They're not going to wrap him up. Georgia Tech on the march. This rushing attack, prolific from a year ago right now. You're seeing all the different variety they have and the different ways and the different people.
This Georgia Tech attack. 2nd and 3. Haynes. As Haynes King able to scoop his way to the 13-yard line, and that is a first down for Georgia Tech. So we'll see what we get next. 2nd and 6. Haynes King patiently waiting, and now muscling his way inside the 5-yard line, and that should be, yes, 1st and goal, Yellow Jackets.
You can't say enough how impressed I am. Georgia Tech's offensive line, it was so good a year ago, but their physicality, and that time the transfer, Keelan Rutledge, Middle Tennessee at guard, getting a kick-out block against Patrick Payton, and then clearing the way.
That time Haynes King kept it himself and got to the 1-yard line.
You can feed him, he gets better as the game goes on and as the season goes on.
2nd and 6. Haynes King, and he is taken down by Shyheim Brown.
And I just wonder, you know, as this game goes on, as Georgia Tech keeps running the football, Adam Fuller, the D coordinator for Florida State, is going to have to make a decision. Do I have to put extra safeties in the box and get guys closer to the line of scrimmage to try and take this away? Very nearly a face mask there for Florida State. Shyheim Brown at safety making the tackle.
And again, when Georgia Tech is on offense, and they're supporting that Knowles D. Haynes King gets it out and gets it complete to Chase Lane.
That was a busted coverage by Florida State. That time Georgia Tech went into motion. Nobody followed Malik Rutherford across the field, and essentially Georgia Tech had 2 receivers working the right boundary against only 1 defender.
Get the ball out quickly again, quick to the line. This is Rutherford. Let's watch that coverage on Chase Lane.
So Rutherford, he comes across in motion right there. You see no one's over there with him, and Chase Lane in the slot, he's working against the safety, Shyheim Brown, who was lined up in the middle of the field. Good thing Shyheim Brown was able to jet over there and make a tackle.
Alexander gets inside the 25.
I love this offense.
Empty look for King. He's going to try to run it himself, and he does so with success. Inside the 10, inside the 5. Folks, it's 1st and goal, Georgia Tech.
Weston Franklin running out into the 2nd level on the QB draw. You'll see here only 5 defenders in the box for Florida State, and that's the key right there for Haynes King. Year of this system and Buster Faulkner knowing where his answers are.
Jet motion, but he keeps it. And he's able to cut back against the grain and then get Franklin pushing the way and paving it out past midfield. Little road trader action from his center, Weston Franklin.
He's going to need an ice bag. I mean, Haynes King's now carried it 13 times, but none of them have looked nice. I mean, every time he's dragging guys to the ground, they're jumping on him. They fake the jet sweep to Singleton. And that's just all Haynes King right there. I mean,
but he's willing. Alexander, and it's another first down for upset-seeking Georgia Tech.
Yeah, you cannot say enough about this offensive line, Joe. I mean,
minute to try to pull off a big upset. Oh, the ball is out! Haynes King scoops it up, and being chased down, and they lose yardage. Singleton was coming in motion, and a mishap sends Georgia Tech back.
And that is a huge unforced error by Georgia Tech. You're right, Joe. I think Singleton in motion. I think Haynes King lost the football. It looks like it just kind of crept up on him and hit him in the body. He tried to scoop it up and make something positive happen. Marvin Jones Jr. there, Shyheim Brown, able to make a massive play for Florida State's defense.
Florida State used their last timeout, but that
to give your kicker, Aiden Burr, a chance.
So that mishap puts them in a compromised situation. They get it quickly to the outside to Singleton, and he drives his legs inside the 30, back to the 27-yard line.